think about guys love games.
Yeah.
And they get so in love with how the game works and so on and so forth. Technology is fascinating, especially for some types.
Yes.
But again, in IT, if you understood IT, it's very easy to fall into the trap of, oh, I like this particular version of Windows in contrast to this particular version of Mac OS and
Yes.
so on. If you were an IT idiot, you would know this. What you would ask yourself is, what's the business problem it's supposed to solve? Then you'll think it through. Once you think it through, that's when you talk to your IT consultants and you ask, so how would the computer fix that for me? And they should not talk technology, they should talk process. Because with the computer, it does process faster.
So basically, when you go to a consultant to explain it in plain English, basically plain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if they start going acronyms, run. Leave that place. It's just a waste of your time and his. And so once you're happy that you've thought through, together with whoever you've consulted, that, yeah, this solution could work. The next stage is look at your volumes, look at your numbers. It can work, but it'll only work if you have 100 years. Maybe if you have 100 days, what? So talk it through some more. As an entrepreneur, you must not be afraid to go deep down to the root of the problem or the issue. Because that's your money.
Yes, of course.
Or somebody else's money.
I
but
mean,
you're
so I have a
managing it.
business too.
Exactly. Once you're happy, okay, that's when you ask the IT person, so how much will it cost, what technologies? That's when you start finalizing things and start matching it with the cost justification that you made in the previously. That is the proper way to go into an IT project or into a project, any project. It doesn't matter if it's IT or buying a truck for delivery. It's the same thing. Don't jump into the technology. That's the last thing you must handle.
Good. I mean, do you have an example of a client who's actually used IT to its fullest potential?
Well, I'm sure there are quite a number. Offhand, let me see. In the past, way back in the past, hospitals would order from suppliers using POs. Okay? And then when the fax machine happened, they would fax those POs. To this day, there are still companies that do the faxing of POs. Then terminals were invented. We're talking here 80s. There is an analogy today. We'll go back here 80s. This company called American Hospital Supplies back then bought a bunch of terminals, expensive back then, and stretched them to the hospitals. Told the hospitals, hey guys, no need to do the POs anymore, just stick them in here. It's easy to read, blah, blah, blah. You can always retrieve them. And after about 3 years, most of the orders were coming from them. Why? Because now they captured the whole meme of ordering. And AHS became the dominant leader at the time in the US for getting hospital orders. Everybody else has folded, merged, whatever. Fast forward present day, I think Schumart, SM,
Yes.
is a great example. If you wanted to do business with SM, you have to open an account in their bank, BDO, and you have to do your business transactions within their system. It's an online ordering system, just like the old hospital company back then. And settlements are done within that system as well. So what SM has done was, in the interest of getting a rich variety of products to come into SM and limit the expense, they extended the whole system to the suppliers. Of course, you still have the suppliers that will say, no, I've done it this way and I'm not going to go to SM anymore. Well, those guys don't want to innovate. Business is all about innovation.
Because it's a good example, because SM is a long-running business, but they've already invaded IT. They have Wi-Fi in their malls.
It's fantastic. So this is an example where SM, in the course of bringing the price of the transaction down for them and also for the entrepreneur suppliers, actually use technology.
Yes.
And now it can move things faster. It can even rank the suppliers. It pretty much commands that market area. And it doesn't just do it to the small suppliers, even to the huge suppliers. That's fascinating.
As we close this segment, now we've been talking about what IT can do now. What are the options in the future for entrepreneurs that they can look into?
I would suggest that today the internet is becoming prevalent, or at least these channels of distribution, of communication. Look at IT to bring down the cost of ordering, the cost of trading. Today, you go to a coffee shop and you do trading. Well, maybe you can analyze that process and start coming up with something that's shorter and more succinct. IT is probably a good idea to consider, and in fact, that's one of the things we're playing around with.
And now let's just plug Headway as we close the show.
Headway is a consultancy,
So,
and we enjoy solving business problems. We're not all over the place. In fact, we have a very select few customers. However, if you think that you've got a business problem, give us a crack and let's see if there's a value proposition for you.
okay. So what's your email address? How can they contact you?
Mike.cardenas@headway.com.ph.
Okay, great.
That'll be flashed on the screen.
So, thank you for joining us in this entrepreneur segment of Bulls and Bears. And so thank you for stretching your peso with us during this hour with Mike Cardenas. Hope to see you next time.